right, guys, Lieutenant Dan here with Operation Mincemeat. This is Germany's turn. It's the top of the turn order. We have turn 2, and Germany right now has 37 IPCs, and they have $64 to spend. And so what they're going to spend it on, they're going to spend $62. And the breakdown is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, 2 infantry, 1 artillery, a destroyer, and then they're going to contribute to the diplomacy. All right, and then they get $2 left over. So all that equaled 62. All right, so here's the attacks we're going to do. We are going to maybe get a little bit better view for you. I'm going to take 3 guys into Greece, and we're going to fly these 3 tacks, and this fighter and this bomber. And the bomber will have 3, the tacks and the fighter will have 1, and oh my gosh, I'm trying to do this one-handed, it's not working out. All right, so there's that. So I'll leave that guy there. I'm also bringing this fighter from this air base that you couldn't see. Taking this fighter that's on this air base. He's going to have 1, 2. He'll have 3 back as well. We got a man down. Can't do this one-handed. All right, so they'll have 1. Okay, so now that's that battle. The next thing will be this battle here in eastern Poland. So what I'm going to do is move 1 artillery and 1 infantry from Poland, and I'm going to fly this fighter that's in Germany, 1, 2. So he'll have 2 movement. And then I'm also going to take this fighter that's on the air base here in West Germany. And all right, I can't do this stuff one-handed. Hopefully you can see all this. Taking 1, dropping him in. He's got 1, 2, 3. He can have a movement of 1. So let me get a 1 chip. All right. And then we are going to so that's what's going into there. In Bessarabia, we're going to move. I'm going to put these guys over here, but I'm going to move everybody up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 5 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 artillery. Okay. And I'm also going to drive this tank from Slovakia, Hungary, 1, 2 in there as well. All right, and so that's that. I did that. So that is all the combat moves. So now we're going to declare combat. Or whatever, I already declared it. So now we're going to actually do the combat. All right, so let's move this thing over here. Sorry, I don't know about this tripod. Like I said, I'm en route and figuring out how to get a different one. So sorry for the bad filming, if that is the case. So we're going to do the first battle up in Eastern Poland. So you have two guys. Here, I'll just take these guys off so we can see it. Okay, so you had two guys. I'll just put them here. And then I had two fighters, an artillery, and an infantry. Okay, so I'm going to roll two blues for my fighters and 2 reds for my infantry artillery. And we get only 1 hit. See if we can see that. Kinda. Okay. Okay, we get 1 hit. So put him in the casualty. You get to roll 2 reds. And you get 1 hit. All right, so I'll put him there. So now we each lose a die. They're dead. And then we roll. And I get 2 hits. My fighters hit. And then you retaliate with a miss. All right, so they're dead. Fighter, artillery goes back to Eastern Poland. So that is taken. I'm going to go ahead and move the IPC 1 up for Germany, 1 down for Russia. I'm going to go ahead and flip that. Next, we are going to do the Yugoslavia battle. So let me. So basically, it's pointing over here. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues, which would be the fighters and the tanks. Okay, and actually, since I'm not doing that, I have 2 of those tags can be supercharged with a 4. Right? Yeah. So that's right. So 2 fighters, 2 tacks, 2 fighters. Yeah, and then the 1 tack is not power boosted, so he's fighting at a 3. And then I have the 2 die for the bomber, and then I have 1, 2, 3 for infantry. Okay. And then there's 4 neutrals. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's the hits. So now you're going to retaliate with 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. And you get 2 hits. Brutal. All right, so I'll take 2 guys off. And I had 3 hits. So I'll take 3 off. And we're going to roll it again. So taking 2 off of mine. You're only going to get 1 die. And I take off the bombers. So then this is what I'm left with. So I got 3 hits. Okay, so then you retaliate with nothing. All right, so Greece falls to the Germans. So I'm going to increase their IPC to 40 from 38. Okay. Now we're going to do the next battle, which is in Bessarabia. So I'm just going to take your 2 infantry and put them over there, but I'm going to count out what I have. So right now I have in there, I have 2 artillery. So here's the die for them. I have 2 infantry that go with them. And then that leaves me with 3 infantry at ones. And then I have 3 tanks. Okay, and I think that's it. It is, okay. All right, and then you have 2 guys, all right. Okay, so let's move this back here. All right, let's get this out of the way. Rolling, and I cannot believe it. No hits. How can I not have no hits? Or how can I not have hits? Oh my gosh. All right. Here's your roll. You got 2 guys. Of course, you get 1. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take a die off. So that's the hit I'm going to take. And I will remove a guy in the process. All right, so now we're gonna use again. Come on, give me 2 hits. All right, now I got 2, 4, 6 hits. That's what I was supposed to have the first time. All right, so they're dead, but they're retaliating with nothing. All right. Just a little out of order. So they're gone. And now Bessarabia falls. And we'll flip that. That's worth 1. And I will increase Germany up to 41, Russia down to 35. Okay. Okay, so now let's do non-combat movements. So now we're going to take the ships, both ships that are in 113, we're going to move them to 112. Okay. We're going to, let's move these aircraft back because I'll forget. He can move 1. So we're going to, we'll go ahead and place this guy here. And this guy who has 2 will go back to into here. So the one fighter went to Poland and the other fighter went to Slovakia, Hungary. All right. So that's out of here. Whoops, sorry. This infantry is going to move up from Germany into Poland. These 2 tanks that are in Germany are going to move to Romania, 1, 2. All right. These 2 anti-aircraft that are in Romania are going to go into Bessarabia. Okay. And let's move the aircraft that were in the Greece battle. So all the aircraft that left from West Germany will land in Bulgaria, including the bomber. Okay, and the one fighter that was that came from southern Italy will go back to the airbase. Okay, so that's that. All right, and then we will. So one guy there, take that guy off. He died. All right. These 4 tanks will be railed 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, Let me count this one out. 1, 2, 3 into Romania. So they'll go from France, they'll go to northern Italy, to Yugoslavia, to Romania. Okay, then this one tank that's in France will drive to northern Italy and then Yugoslavia. Okay, this TAC that's in Holland, Belgium will fly, he's gonna fly 1, 2, 3, yeah, he'll stay in Hungary. Okay, place that. I'm going to take these two guys, I don't know if you can see them, in Norway, and we are going to put them in. We're gonna move one into Finland. Okay, and that is it. So now I'm going to place my guys. So I'm going to place 2 of the Pro Axis chips into my lucky diplomacy cup. All right, and then maybe I should just do a summary so that everybody's on sync. There should be 4 Pro Axis chips. There should be 2, 3, there should be 6, I'm sorry, 4 Pro Allies chips, 6 Pro Axis chips, and then the remaining are the do-nothings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There should be 14 gray do-nothings. Okay, now placing my destroyer is going to go into 112. The infantry artillery, whoops. No, I did that right. Yes, I did this right. The infantry artillery, or 2 infantry and artillery are going to be placed in Germany. Actually, everybody will be placed. So now I'll place all the tanks as well in Western. I'm sorry. All the remaining tanks will go into Germany. So basically all the land units that I purchased will go into Germany. The destroyer gets placed in C-Zone 112. All right, so that's that. So let me do the old disposition, and then we'll we'll count up the cash. In fact, I should count up the cash now because I always forget. So let's just do that now. So right now, Germany has 41, so they're gonna get $41 plus plus this NO of 5, so that's 46. And then they'll also, did they get any of these? No, nope, and nope. Okay, so they'll get $46. So I'm gonna do it right now because I'm gonna forget. Then I'm gonna have to text you later to annoy you. right? So there's 46. So they had 2 left over, so now they have 48, okay? So that's that, All right, so now let's do where everybody's at. So we have, starting from right to left so I have 2 infantry, 1 AAA in Holland. I have 2 artillery in France. There are 2 fighters in West Germany. There is a destroyer, transport, cruiser in C-Zone 112. There is 1 infantry in Norway. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm counting, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 8 infantry in Finland. There is in Germany or Berlin, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, 1 artillery, 2 infantry. In Poland, there is 2 artillery, I'm looking. That's okay. There are 2 artillery, 3 anti-aircraft, 1 tank, 1 fighter, and a stack of guys. I got 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 12 infantry, all right? 3 anti-aircraft, 12 infantry, 1 fighter, 2 artillery, 1 tank. In Slovakia, Hungary, there are 2 infantry, a fighter, an attack bomber. Eastern Poland, there's an artillery. In Romania, there are 6 tanks. In Yugoslavia, there's 1 tank. In Greece, there's 1 infantry. In southern Italy, there's 1 fighter. In Bulgaria, there are 3 TACs, 1 fighter, 1 bomber, 2 infantry. So 3 TACs, 1 fighter, 1 bomber, 2 infantry. In Bessarabia, there are 2 anti-aircraft guns, 2 artillery, 3 tanks, 4 infantry. And that is that.